Hello, Virgo. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your April 2025 mini tarot reading. I just wanted to take a moment to thank you for all the well wishes and your patience with me being out in March. And let's see what's coming up for you. Also, if you want to stick around, we will be doing the love and money pull at the end here. So let's see what's coming up for Virgo for 2025. Oop, here we go. Let's take a shuffle, a little cut, and see what we have here. Let's see what we got. We have the Five of Wands, the Chariot, the King of Wands, the King of Swords, the Lover's card, the Temperance, the Devil, the Five of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. It says here there's going to be a lot going on around you this month. Make sure that you take care of yourself, and I would suggest getting some rest because there's going to be a lot of commotion, a lot of energy around you with people and with things that you're doing. But don't forget who you are. You're a chariot, one who can handle and achieve greatness. And it says here with the king, the two kings, I'm hearing power struggle between two males. Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but it says don't pick a side. If this is grandpa and father, stay out of it. If this is two brothers, do the best you can to stay out of it, because their energy will influence what's going on around you. It says in the love area, it says, oh my goodness, you're going to be really happy in that area. Those of you who are single probably meet somebody, or it feels like you'd have opportunities to. It'll be up to you what you do with those opportunities. But it says, you know, open to receive love. And when we open to receive love, guess what happens? We get love sent to us. And then have gratitude for it coming. It even makes it better. It says your excuses are gone now for things that are going on at home. Okay, like if things aren't going so well, and it's, let's just say you're short of money, then you need to make a plan with the money. If there's a lot of arguing and disputes, there, sit down and have a family meeting, or, you know, find out what's going on. These changes can be made and be made permanently if everyone wants to work on it. Now, whether that's just 2 of you, 5 of you, 20 of you, just work on that and things will change. It says here too, again, holding on to love or money too tight. I've said that I don't know how many times today. It can just disappear. 5 of Pentacles says pain from the past. Don't let it darken your day to day best you can. Sometimes it has to do with someone leaving or losing somebody. But here it just says, you know, do the best you can to make do with what you have. Look for the light or the joy, the bliss, best you can. And it's okay to be sad sometimes. But it says if the sadness is taking over every moment of every day, of every week, of every hour, go get some counseling or someone that can help you. It really would be better for you that way. Because we're not put on this earth to be super sad, super happy, super whatever. We're supposed to be going up and down, and moving around and feeling all of those feelings. I do feel like counsel could help if you need it. If you need a doctor, see a doctor. You need a lawyer, go get one. And if you just need to talk, even, you know, if it's not with a counselor, sometimes a friend, you know, can listen. And sometimes just talking makes things better, or unloading, if you would. As far as work is going on here, it looks like you work very hard, very diligently, and sometimes feeling unappreciated. But something about that's going to change. You know, and it says, don't be anybody's fool. You know, if you're promised bonuses and you're not getting them, or you're not getting paid, it might be time to look for a new job. And if you know, I'm not saying for everybody to run out and look for a new job, but know your worth. And you know, it's really sad is when you have a business and you treat your employees with respect and honor, they're happy. Don't bring in the new ones and forget the old ones, I guess, is what I'm saying here. But it says here too, feeling alone sometimes, even when you're in a room full of people. That there too is an awful feeling. Like say you're in a room with 25 people, and you're feeling sad and alone, you know, do your best to be present there, and that will help you get through that day or that hour or that time. And it says here too, I have the Empress, and I feel like it's abundance, okay? Abundance can be joy, bliss, and ease. It can be money. But in this case, it could also be pregnancy. So if you or somebody close to you is wanting to be pregnant or is pregnant, this could be a big blessing for all in the family. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings definitely possible with work or income. And it says, like, for income, like if you have your own business, everyone who does have their own business knows that it never ends. Like, you don't close up the door at 5 o'clock, you're busy at night, you're busy the next day. Remember to take some time for yourself, I guess is what they're saying here. We can't go back and change the past, but if we've learned that, yes, we have work, we have a business, we also have to have time for our family or our partner and our friends. And if we can do that, we have to find balance. Balance has been big today. So it must be a good word for April. It says, don't be giving your power away. Don't be saying yes when you really want to say no. There's nothing jumping in to help somebody. But when you're, excuse me, when you're jumping in to help and they're not helping, it can get a little frustrating. I do feel things will fall into place regarding your own work, like whatever it is you do. So if there's a problem, speak up. That's what you need to do. You need to speak up. And I also feel like if you're due for a promotion or a certificate of some kind, it's right there before you. Those of you that are in school right now or waiting to get that certificate, remember sometimes even when you get like whatever certificate you have, you might have to do an apprentice. Sometimes that can be, difficult to do. It can be, you feel like you're better than that, but pay attention, because when you're in apprenticeship, you can learn a lot of things that will help you, not just that day, sometimes the rest of your life. I do feel with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Two of Pentacles, things are going to go up and down. It's great when everything's good. It's great up here, and then it goes down to down here, and it's not so good. Remember, the life changes. It's going to get better. And while it's good, really enjoy it. And when it's not so good, know that this too shall pass. I feel like you're going to make choices, different choices. Maybe in the past things you felt really discouraged or defeated is the word I was searching for. And what the choices you make now that's not going to happen. You're going to nip it in the bud, so to speak, before that happens. I feel celebrations are really right before you. And many celebrations are coming. And enjoy even the big ones and the small ones. Sometimes the small ones only you notice, but remember that a celebration is a celebration. It says, listen to yourself. If at work they're telling you, oh, you do such a great job, but yet they're not paying you or they're not giving you your worth, you need to talk to somebody there. It's easy to walk away, but the best time to find a job is when you have one. Because I feel there's going to be some people leaving their jobs here. But in the best course of action, again, is to look while you're still working somewhere. Wow, your wants, wishes, and daydreams, ooh, seems like they've been put up on a shelf. Maybe it's time to take them down. And you can have, like, the card to me, this is wants, wishes, and daydreams, which is the Seven of Cups. We can have all of those, but the best course of action is let's line them all up here, take one down at a time, work on this one for however long, a day, a month, a year, 10 minutes, and then put it back up on the shelf and pull something else down. If you put them all together, you're not going to get a lot accomplished. But you can work on all of them in one day if you can do it just one at a time for however long you decide to do it that day. It says waiting for something to happen. Yes, it says you've asked for something. Nine of Cups says it's on the way. So if you have a wish, remember, if we wish and wish and wish for, I don't know, a new job, and then we keep looking, where is it? When we manifest or ask for something, when we keep looking and checking, we actually are delaying it. The world is big. And I feel like family that has like moved away from here, or maybe your family lives in another state or even another country, I feel like there's going to be a gathering. If it's not in April, plans to meet like in May, June, or July, and it's going to be so good and so healing for everybody. Excuse me. Oh, this month you're going to end the month feeling like a victor, like everything you wanted you got done. Wow. It says your intuition is really key and on target this month. Alms dispensed with justice. I think you find a way to have all the ends met, like money-wise. And if you're planning a trip, you're going to find a way to put that money somewhere to have it when you want to go, or buy new furniture, car, whatever it is. Your plans made with money are going to be, I heard, solidified. Excuse me. If you're reconnecting with someone from the past, let the past be the past, because they're trying to make, sometimes people think, okay, I screwed up, I want to come back. Let them come back, but just let them show you that they really have changed. That's been a kind of a repeat this whole, for all these readings I've done so far. New beginnings are definitely possible, but it's time for joy, it's time for sun, it's time for happiness for you, Virgo. Claim it for yourself. Remember what it was like to laugh? I'm just saying, you could use a good laugh, a lot of you. Choices that you make now, think them through. Just because the Tower was here, and I've said this, I bet 8 times already today, is when the Tower card comes. Sometimes it's to clear the way just for what you want, need, or are asking for. There's definitely big change coming this month for you, and they're positive. Sometimes we have to change negative things into positive, and that could be attitude or we can't change other people. We can only change yourself. But sometimes just by changing the way we look at things, things change. That's what I wanted to say. So let's do this and then see what love is. These are already shuffled. I just have to cut them, Virgo. So let's see what is coming up for love for Virgo for April 2025. We have the 2 of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. Oh, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. It says choices you've made in the past have lined you up for whatever's coming this month. And it says if you've decided to stay and work things out, they really could go really well. But it says you don't have to surrender everything. Not sure what that means, but it just says, everybody's not right every time. And if you can, in the love area, if you've had difficulty and you can come together and discuss and make a plan, this could be healed. And I feel like alms dispensed with justice means that this is something that could be worked out really seriously well. And this isn't talking about anything other than that. So if you're in a relationship and you've split up before, or you're thinking about splitting up, it says sit down and talk it over first with an open heart and an open mind. I hope that helps you. But let's see now what is in the financial area for our Virgo friends. Whoop, for us Virgos, I should say. What is coming up for us Virgos for finances for April 2025? Here we go. Let's see. We've got, we have the 4 of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the Star card. Wow. It says here, when a plan is made, it can be followed through. I feel like, if you're wishing and wanting money or more money, you have to make a plan in a way with what you're going to do with it, or what you're doing with yours. If you find at the end of the month you're short money all the time, you definitely need to make a plan. But I feel with knowledge of how things were in the past, and then information that you asked for, you could change your income quite easily. And I want to draw another card. Page of Swords. It says, yes, once you understand what you really want or what you need, if you ask, and if you don't know how to do it, get some financial help, whether it's a financial advisor or something like that. In fact, if you come into a lot of money, you may want to get a financial planner to make sure that you handle it right and don't have to pay taxes on all of it. But anyway, with that said, this is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss. I so appreciate you dropping by to see me, and thanks again for all the well wishes for me missing March. This is Bonnie, and I'll see you next month.